we get on several planes actually to come see you in Australia, you'd think that going somewhere that's technically really far away from home for us, you'd think it would feel in some way far away, and in some way it would feel isolating in some sort of way, but we have the most fun as a tour in Australia. You make us feel so welcome. Thank you for that. So this album, you guys, I approached this album Reputation a little bit differently than I've approached other albums in the past. In the past, I have written all the songs and then maybe picked a word or a concept that kept coming up. With this album, I tried something a little new. I decided on the album title and the concept before I wrote the first song for it. So I had a lot of time to create a theme throughout the album and to think about the concept of a reputation. I liked the idea of the word reputation and the concept of a reputation because it's a concept that it makes us feel so many different ways throughout the course of our life. Because when you're young, when you're a little kid, I mean, we have no concept of what people are saying about us behind our back. We really don't understand that element of society until a little later. When you're 10 years old and you hear, people laughing and you walk up and they stop laughing and you realize, they were saying something mean about me probably. And from that point on in our lives, the awareness of the idea that there could be this existence of you outside of you. Like there are stories being told about you that maybe aren't true, maybe are really exaggerated. And so the idea of a reputation starts to exist in our minds. And I think it can be pretty scary for us. I think I can speak for most of us here and say that the idea of having people say things about you behind your back that aren't true is scary. It makes us feel really anxious. And I think the reason it makes us feel really anxious is because a reputation that doesn't match up with who you are feels really fake to us. And I think in our lives, we're out there like we're all looking for something real friendship, real love, real connection, somebody who's really honest with you. And I think a lot of us get afraid that if somebody who we could meet and really have a real connection with hears something about us that isn't true, what if they never want to meet you at all? What if they never want to be our friend or never want to... I think we get scared that something fake is going to get in the way of us finding something real, and that's when all of our emotions and our feelings and our vulnerabilities come to the surface, and it's all really delicate, don't you think, Melbourne?